It's a sight we haven't seen in a week. A large group gathered in one spot.
Capitol Police estimate 1,500 people spent the afternoon protesting the governor's decision to extend the state's safer-at-home order, which now lasts until May 26th. News 3 Now with team coverage of today's rally, but we think it's important to mention our crews covered this rally from a safe distance. We head out to Gabriela Becerra, who remains near the Capitol Square. Gabby?
Eric, people rallying today all shared the similar message of asking Governor Tony Evers to put an end to the safer-at-home order. Among their requests were to see the state's parks, non-essential businesses, and taverns reopen. About a quarter of the lawn of the state capitol was full of people crowded together, many not following social distancing guidelines. Speakers said they don't feel like their voices are being heard and want the governor to allow businesses to reopen. No one was monitoring distance between people, but Madison and State Capitol Police were on the scene, staying at a distance and wearing masks. The Department of Administration can't comment yet on if there were any citations or why a rally was allowed to happen without a permit. Today, as Eric said, we covered the rally from a distance across the street, and our Amy Reed was inside the Capitol, but now joins us downtown with what lawmakers are saying about the protest.
This crowd actually echoed a lot of the concerns that lawmakers have had. They worry about unemployment and they worry about the economy. But the protesters actually carried the political message today as politicians largely stayed away. From our views on the sides of the crowd, politicians left the protesting to the people, but the people still had plenty to say on politics, whether that was with pro-Trump flags and signs or calling for Governor Tony Evers to be recalled over his handling of the pandemic. Closed businesses during Safer at Home have led to an unprecedented wave of unemployment, and economic worries are at least part of what brought people out today. Republicans have pushed for better balance of the economy with public health, but none got back to us today to give us their thoughts on the crowd of people focusing on one.
The whole idea of it does more than ruffle feathers.
Lieutenant Governor Mandela Barnes was highly critical of the gathering.
These people are literally flirting with death because we are losing lives across this country. We are losing lives in this state.
The governor has been less critical, though he didn't say today what he thought of all this. All week he's repeated that he supports this group's First Amendment rights. While Republicans in the legislature didn't tell us what they thought of the protest today, they've made it clear what they think of the Safer at Home extension. A lawsuit filed earlier this week is still in progress, and the DHS secretary has until next Tuesday to respond.